All right, I'm doing this Facebook Live video because I continue to receive referrals from women who are in abusive relationships, excuse me, oftentimes without even recognizing the degree of abusiveness. So when I talk of abusiveness, I'm talking about being with partners who yell, scream, put them down, control them, tell them who they can see or not see, may use acts of violence to intimidate. Sometimes people don't realize that an act of violence is simply getting in your face in an aggressive way, showing a fist, let alone following through with it. Punching holes in walls, throwing things, breaking things, slamming doors. These are all acts of violence that say you can be next. I can do this to this object. Imagine what I can do to you. Excuse me. So I'm getting these calls from women in these circumstances looking to leave their partner, not sure what to do. And the information that they get, the legal information that they get about leaving and their rights, come from their abusive partner. Now, these are folks that are already manipulating and controlling them. Do you think the information they are providing is in the interest of their partner, in the woman? It's always in their self-interest. So these women are coming to me asking questions like, or telling me, I can't leave with my child. I'm not allowed. Or he's going to call the police on me. Or, I don't have access to any money. Or, if we break up, he gets everything. Anyways, I want to let women know in these circumstances a couple of things. Number one, don't get your information from your abusive partner. And if you do, and you're unsure even, verify, not with that person, but with an expert. It could be a family law lawyer, it could be your local women's shelter, it could be a counselor. Don't accept what an abusive partner tells you on face value. They're manipulative. The other thing I want to say to women in these circumstances is that the time of leaving tends to be most dangerous for women in an abusive relationship. So if you're contemplating leaving, before you follow through, have what we call a safety plan. A safety plan just means your bags are already packed. If you have young children, you've got toys, games, clothing, diapers. If you're bottle feeding, bottles, whatever it takes to survive and live elsewhere for at least a week, you already have packed and accessible to you. When I say accessible to you, it could be in the trunk of your car. It could be at your parents' home or a friend's home or a relative's home or a colleague's home. It is somewhere that you can get to it. The other parts of a safety plan are knowing your own bank accounts, having access to your very own money, your RESPs, RRSPs, whatever accounts, whatever holdings you have, information about your mortgage. We want you to have that in place before signaling or before taking action to leave. All of this is to empower you and put you in a safer position for leaving. So, if some of what I said, these are the indicators of being in an abusive relationship: yelling, screaming, name calling, throwing things, making fists, intimidation, and you want to leave, do so knowingly and safely. You can phone any woman's shelter for information. You don't have to go to a woman's shelter to get counseling. You can get information on the phone. You can check things out. You can also check things out through Children's Aid Society. I did that live with a woman in recent weeks. We're on a Zoom call, and I literally phoned the Children's Aid Society and had them tell her what her actual rights and responsibilities were. So it's not coming from me, it's coming from the agency. And it was very enlightening. You need appropriate and responsible and correct information. So hopefully this helps some folks out there. If you find this short video of value, please share it so that other women know. Do not take your advice from the person from whom you are leaving. Seek professional advice. There's a ton of it for free from so many community agencies. I've mentioned women's shelters and child protection agencies. And then there's different counseling agencies or fee-for-service folks like myself. But it doesn't have to cost you. I just want you to be safe. That's it. I'm Gary Derenfeld. I'm a social worker. Hopefully this was of value. Thanks for listening. Bye now.